I have to write 15,000 words in 5 days, so I hit my deadline, and I'm starting to freak out a little bit. Hey, I'm Zoe, and welcome back to my channel, Zoe's All Booked. If you're new here, welcome to the shit show, and welcome to my first vlog in a very long time. So I am working on a short story anthology with two friends of mine from my writing group, Rose City Writers. I am writing with Dom, who goes by DS Walls. Her two books, Steamy on Set and Sexy Off Stage, are out now. Fantastic, you should go read those. And Olga, who writes under Olga Kasimova. Her very first book is coming out in February. Pre-order link is live now. You should go check that out. And we are working on a spicy adult romance anthology that follows three friends who own a bookstore, cafe, and art gallery together. And the anthology is called The Feminine Urge. Full title is The Feminine Urge to Open a Bookstore that's also a cafe and an art gallery, but that's a little wordy, so we're going with The Feminine Urge. My story is the second one in the anthology, and it follows the cafe owner, Mallory, and the full scope of it follows the three women as they find out that their establishment is going to get sold, and they need to figure out how to stop this. Like the building itself, the landlord is going to sell it. We are having so much fun with this. Our planning stage was chef's kiss. We each got randomly assigned 3 tropes for our story that we had to find a way to work in. And mine is blind date, enemies to lovers, fake dating. I'm having so much fun with this. So we are each aiming for 20,000 words. So it's going to be a 60,000 word novel altogether. And I have about 5,000 words written, just over 5,000. So I need to write about 15,000 words before our deadline on Monday, June 15th. I have not been writing much the last little bit because life has been very busy, as it is, with 4 children that are ages 6 and under. We've had several ER visits over the last couple months. Everybody's been sick. We started soccer. My husband's been working 70, 80-hour work weeks. It's been a wild time, so I have not gotten any writing done, but I'm locked in, and I will show you why in 1 second. I gotta rinse my hands. I'm cutting up a watermelon as I'm doing this. I received this little doodad, this little doohickey. Yes, baby? You turned another show on by yourself? 2 shows now? Wow, good job, my dude. I just received something in the mail that I've been waiting for. So I have been wanting a distraction-free writing device. I don't know what just happened, but my son tried to put a show on the TV, and then there was just a voice that kept talking. No picture, nothing. Didn't seem like anything. It might have been YouTube. I don't know, but I think our TV's possessed. Anyways, I got a distraction-free writing device. Wait, dude, not yet. It's got to stay off for 1 minute. Go back and when I turn it on, you can put the dog show on. Blue's Clues. You want watermelon? Yeah. Okay, here, let me get you a bowl. For the 1 millionth time, let's try this again. I got a distraction-free writing device, which is absolutely needed given how many distractions I have in my life. This is called the BYOK, Bring Your Own Keyboard, which... Oh, my tea? Thank you. Can you go play in there, please? No. Delicious. Thank you. This is my keyboard that I got for it. This lovely minty moment that we've got going on here. Basically, this is going to be a lifesaver for me. I already know it. That's it. That is literally it. I think you can have like 3 projects going at once. It's not an editing software. There's no autocorrect or anything. You shut up and you type. And so far today, I've written 132 words. I was at that one who keeps interrupting me, his speech path appointment, and I wrote 132 words. Pulled up my little keyboard, put the BYOK. I stuck that on my bag, keyboard on my lap, tippity tapped, 132 words. So we're off to a good start. It's currently Thursday at 1 p.m. Are you okay? Never a dull moment with 4 little boys in the house. Anyways, it's Thursday at 1 p.m. right now. I started writing at 10 o'clock-ish, and I have until 11:59 p.m. on June 15th, the Monday. I've got a very busy weekend, too. We've got a birthday party on Saturday. I've got Olga's writing workshop on Sunday. I'm very excited for both of these things. My middle sister-in-law is coming home. No, my youngest sister-in-law is coming home tomorrow. She lives 4 hours away now, so we'll be with her several times throughout the weekend. We have this local meet a machine thing going on Saturday morning. My husband's working 12 hours today, tomorrow, and he's working Saturday and Sunday. We got a lot going on. So I'm relying on this little shit to just be there and help me. It's got a magnet thing on the back here, right? So I got a little ring that I can set this up. I got a little stand for it. The thing that my phone is on right now, that stand also fits this. I'm so sorry for the Blair Witch moment. I'm gonna have this here, like so. We're gonna move slowly, so don't make anybody throw up, like so. As I'm doing shit, I'm gonna go, I'm gonna type. Also, this stupid ass phone, I cannot just like flip the camera when it's already recording. Otherwise, would have done that. But don't get a Google Pixel. Google Pixel. This phone fucking sucks. So I need to get writing. The goal is 3,000-ish words per day. I cannot let the child see this, but every 100 words, I get some candy. Oh, I get some already. I also got, for when that bag runs out, very, very Canadian gummies because why not? And then I will treat myself with an adult gummy later tonight if I hit my word count. So, the basic premise of my story is that Mallory, our cafe owner, runs into her high school nemesis. She's 28, I think I have her at, and she has been harboring a grudge for a decade over this guy, Liam, because he always bested her in everything, and he didn't try. She tried very, very hard and wanted to win the love of her family and her peers, and she had to work really hard to do this, and everybody just loved him, and it was so effortless, and she's like, fuck this bitch. I hate him. And then something happens at the end of high school where she gets really pissed off, and it just ruins her perception of him even further. So she runs into him. He walks into her cafe, and she's like, get out. And he's like, no, I kind of got the hots for you, but you never really knew that because you're blind. So she gets mad and she calls in her girls and she's like, I need you. I'm freaking out. She's hanging out with her girls. They're talking. And then one of her best friends, Ray, Dom's character, is like, how's the dating going? Let's get your mind off of this, because she is a serial first dater. She does not let things go to a second date because commitment issues. And she's like, yeah, whatever, it's not gonna happen. So Ray bets her that she cannot land a second date. And she's like, okay, fine, whatever, I'll pick somebody that I know I can go on a second date with. And Ray's like, no, no. We, Sage and I, Olga's character, will choose for you. It's going to be a blind date situation, and you have to go on a second date. Otherwise, like, whatever the terms of the bet are going to be. And she's like, fuck it, fine. All right, cool. She goes out, she gets all dressed up for this date. Who comes in but high school nemesis? And she's like, are you fucking kidding me? This is a targeted attack. They get to talking. He has pressure from his family because he's not dating, he's not settling down. Grandma's getting old, and he's not with anybody, and she wants to see him happily settled and in love because he's always wanted to find love. I put down the pitchforks long enough to concoct this little plan where they are going to date throughout the holidays and then stage an epic breakup after Valentine's Day, and then just clean break. Fake dating, enemies to lovers, and then obviously they fall for each other because it's a spicy romance. Shenanigans ensue. My story will lead into the final story, which is going to be Olga's. Dom's is first with the bookstore, and then mine with the cafe, and then Olga's with the art gallery. I am obsessed with the characters so far. Our writing flow has been so good. While we're writing each other's characters, they have fit the characterization perfectly, and it's just... Also, for any Windsor, Essex local people here, it's set in Amherstburg, and there will be local Amherstburg gems in there, including River Bookshop. I have until Monday night, so I need to stop yapping and start writing. Let's do this. So, quick update. It's just after 4 o'clock, and I'm at 237 words for the day. I need to fucking book it to get to my 3,000 goal for the day. Cause what the fuck? But when I am writing, it's flying. My fingers are flying, and the words are coming, the words are flowing, but I keep getting interrupted because I'm home with the kids by myself right now. My husband's working afternoons. So it's just me and 4 kids and 2 pets. And it's almost dinner time. So I think the goal is just to get to like 500 words. 500 words by dinner time. That's in like, we usually eat around 5:30. 500 words, and then I can get them up to bed not long after that, and then I can sit down and focus. Because I'm almost done chapter 3, where they have their first date. Disastrous, but then they decide Saturday he's working 6:30 to 2:30. Shit. So he's not. What? Okay. I'm gonna figure that out. My husband's work schedule is absolutely fact this week. Yeah, they're finishing up this date, and then they're gonna get into their second date. Carter, do you need another cheese string? Last one, you crackhead. Things are going. We are moving and or grooving. I just need to sit down and focus. Ask for a cheese string, runs away. Carter, you're falling down the stairs. Get out of the way, Carter. Guys, nobody told me Benny was upstairs. Got a baby. He went all the way up the stairs. You got your cheese string. Apologies for that loud sound. Anyways, 500 words. 500 words in an hour and a half. I can do it if I just zip it and focus. I have a lot of cleaning to do in this house. I have a lot of reorganizing, decluttering things. Every time something gets cleaned, half a second goes by and then it's like a tornado goes off again. So I'm going to do some stuff, write 100 words. Do some stuff, write 100 words. I think that's going to be my way to go, and I'm going to give myself a little snack. I had my second gummy after passing 200 words. Not the adult kind yet, because the children are awake and I'm by myself here, and that would be irresponsible parenting. But it's working. I am loving this distraction-free writing device. The distraction-free bit is that I can't go on an app or play a game or go on the internet or something. It does not remove those distractions. It's been about 40 minutes since they started crying. Somebody got upset, so that's a win. We're gonna get back to it. So it's 5:25. Blocking my light, but I'm in a cupboard right now. 5:25, and I'm at 567 words. I did it. I did not think that I was gonna be able to do it, because at 5:15, I was like, oh shit, I'm at 350 words. But then I did it. I don't love what I wrote. I don't really love the characterization and the kind of turn that the scene took. But that's a problem for future me. Who gives a fuck about right now? I did it. I got the words out. And now I can fix the words. One kid is asleep right now. I mean, it's the baby, so I'm less worried about that. And the other ones are being very loud. So we've started dinner. I'm going to let them eat and watch a movie today, because I want to get shit done. Hi, Carter. Because I got the flow going, and I'm starting the next chapter now. I need to go back to my outline and see what's happening. This is like date 2, where they practice kissing, so they're not caught off guard with the first kiss. And everyone's like, "Are you sure you guys have been together?" Because that's a little either awkward or super heated. So they're gonna practice kissing, because why not? And then we get into a series, like a montage sequence of dates throughout the holidays. I'm almost at 600 words. My word count is on my phone. My total word count. I think I'm up to 5,700, 5,800 total out of 20,000. Still not entirely optimistic that I will hit 3,000 words, because there's a very good chance that I will get distracted after I put everyone down for bed, or they are up very late. One of the two is very likely. Probably both, actually, if we're being totally honest. But I'm doing it. I'm doing the damn thing. This is the most I've written in a while, but we're here. The ice melted. It's all watered down in this nasty ass paper straw. It was an iced chai latte with a little bit of vanilla. A lot of vanilla, actually. They put a lot in there. It was very sweet. I asked for vanilla, and they said, "You'll like it. It's sweet." But now it's all watered down and disgusting. I will be back soon with an update. It's going pretty well. I hit my first goal, so calling it a win. I forgot to mention my next goal is 1,000 words by 8 o'clock. I've got 2.5 hours. Let's do it. So as we can see, 7:52. And I've gotten a grand total of fuck and all written. Not a single word. Since 5:30, whenever it was, 5:25, something like that. I need to clean up the disaster that happened in the living room. And we had a diaper incident with my 6-year-old. He decided to take off his pull-up and try to eat some of it, which not safe, not super safe at all. So it's my phone stand. It's like an electric suction mount thing. And it just decided to resuction. We're gonna do bath time tomorrow for my own mental health reasons. I don't feel like giving them a fucking bath and the madness going along with it, especially giving 4 kids baths by myself. No. And when one of them hates a bath and acts like he's getting tortured, no, absolutely not. Not doing that today. So I'm going to clean this up. I'm going to bring my writing setup here somewhere. I'm not sure. But I'm going to bring it in here. Tice, you don't need anything up there, please. And then in between, anytime I go by, I got to write a sentence. That's what we're going to do. Yeah, I'm going to write a sentence every time I walk past that table. Will it fit on that phone mount? Maybe. I don't know. But yeah, I'm going to do that. I'm going to try and get everything done by 8:30. I'm going to have them fucking chill out and go to sleep soon. These kids have been going to bed so late again. They won't chill out at all. They rile each other up, and it's just, and when it's just me, it's difficult to get everybody fucking settled and sticking to the routine. Wild animals, dingoes specifically, these children. Yeah, so 8:30, plan is to get everything done. I want to do at least like 10 sentences by then. I think I got this. What the fuck is that dog doing up there? Why is the toilet paper down here, Tyson? Qu'est-ce que fuck? I don't love that, my guy. I really don't. Oh, good job. Teamwork, dude. What does teamwork do? Makes the dream work. Teamwork makes the dream work. Teamwork makes the dream work. Mm, 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 mm. Go upstairs, please. Hey, let it go. That's for Mama to write her books? Well, absolutely not. We're not typing with that.
We cannot do keys on this.
We can use this on my small computer. Please leave it alone right now. Don't mess with the
I can be down here for a minute.
Absolutely not.
I want some water.
Yeah, you're bringing this upstairs for you and your brothers. What does that say? Zach, look at you reading. Oh, you're so cute. I'm just gonna kick you. Okay, when I'm done cleaning down here, I'm gonna bring Benny back down, okay? So you get some good playtime in with him? Every so often, one or more of my children do something fantastic, and I'm so proud of them I could throw up. It could be something as simple as them playing together nicely. All 4 of them are playing together so nicely in my room. The 6-year-old, the 4-year-old, the 3-year-old, and the 9-month-old. Playing together.
All right, I'm gonna go cry.
Ticey. Or we could ease up. That's always an option here too. Unsure what that car is doing. Idling across the street. So it's 8:18, and I was supposed to just do one sentence at a time, but then I got into them like texting. And here we are. This camera, has this been tilting? Just ever so slightly. Wow. All right. I'm up to 737 words now, which is fantastic, but I also got sidetracked. And I'm almost done the cleaning, but I've been doing the writing. The cleaning can wait. My deadline cannot. But let's get back to it. Stepped in a crushed up Cheerio. Ugh. Yuck. I gotta see if my husband texted me. He didn't work. He did. A little up close and personal for you. I really, really, really don't feel like vacuuming right now, so I'm just gonna do a quick sweep. I don't like vacuuming when it's just me and the kids because I can't hear what they're doing up there, and I feel like they're gonna get into some shenanigans, and if somebody starts crying, I can't hear them very well. So I'm just gonna go with the sweep for right now, and I'll vacuum after when they're asleep or something, or tomorrow morning when the 3 big ones are at school. Unrelated to this book, but I've really been liking this workflow with this BYOK, truly henceforth known as BYA, because I cannot be controlled, I cannot be tamed, I cannot be serious ever. That's not true. Sometimes I can be when called for, but right now, not called for. Anyways, I digress. I am very much looking forward to getting back to drafting my fantasy books. I have 2 in the works, pretty much. One is like almost on the first draft. My first one, my Project Superstition work in progress that I've been doing since November 2017, before I even started my booktube channel. Like, this has been going on for a while. The first draft is pretty much done. I didn't actually write out the last few chapters. I just like bullet pointed because I know that the ending is going to change drastically, because when I started that bitch, it was all vibes, no plot. World building, characters, yes. Plot, no. So that thing has changed multiple times, and I know the ending is going to really change, so I didn't want to actually write that and then do more work for myself with rewriting and whatnot. But I have not done that one in a long time. I've not worked on that. Have not sent any of that to my writing group, Rose City Writers, and that one deserves to see the light of day more. So I really want to get back into that. I think this is going to work out really well. And then the other one I'm working on, The Lost World, I don't know what the fuck all that screaming is about upstairs. They don't sound too upset, though. I think that's just them being fucking ridiculous. But yeah, the other one, The Lost World, I'm so fucking excited for. That's the one that I've been sending to for the critique nights with Rose City Writers. They've read everything I've got so far. I think I'm like 26 chapters in, something like that. And I think that one is going to be the first one that I try to query, unless I really get hit by the writing bug with my latest idea. Really loving this latest idea. I haven't talked too much about it anywhere yet, because it's still like, I'm still in the plotting phase, but I'm very excited. And this is going to be the first book that I draft fully start to finish on my blog. Project Superstition. Woo. My first one is set in a world where superstitions have their own kind of unique magic, and superstitions come true. It's like a magic from the earth itself. Each race has their own particular magic that the people in that race can use. And then the earth itself has this superstition magic. I said that right. Yeah, okay. I just swept my whole pile on accident, and not in a way that I wanted to. 826. Carter better not start freaking out right now. It's a found family type group of friends. They realize that some shady shit is going on. And if they don't step up and do something about it, the entire world that they know, or as they know it, is going to go to complete shit. And the person behind all of this is obviously the evil king, our male main character's dad. He's really fucking shit up. And the male main character, El Princo, he wants to topple the monarchy. He is done with it. He does not like any part of it. He does not like anything his father has been doing and the way the country has been run for a very long time. So he wants to dismantle the monarchy. Does Daddy Dearest know about that? No, he does not. Will he? One day. Violently. It's one with a surprise villain. I'm actually a big fan of a surprise villain. You will probably see a surprise villain in most of my fantasy books. This one, really, really liking it. So it has a lot of like modern Greek culture based on things that I have learned from my own family, superstitions that I grew up with, superstitions that I actually still adhere to at 32 years old because I am very superstitious. Taisi, that is not a great spot for you to be laying. Right here, right in front of the couch where I have not swept yet. But yeah, I'm really excited about that one. And then the second one that I might start querying with, The Lost World, is a chosen one, but they chose wrong type story. Our main character, Tell, lives a life of privilege, a life of excess, a life of plenty. She's got it going on. She loves everything. And then one day she's pulled into an office. So she's told, hey, yeah, so you know that prophecy? The one that said that you were the chosen one, that all signs pointed to you, that had you ripped away from your family when you were 5 years old and then taken from everything you've ever known? Yeah, we got it wrong. It wasn't actually you. It was actually your rival, who you guys have, tried to kill each other a couple times here and there, because why not? Everyone needs a hobby. So she's real pissed off. She's like, are you fucking kidding me? And they tell her basically like, have a nice life, maybe apply for a government position. You might get it. She's pissed off. She storms off into the woods, throwing a fucking magical tantrum to end all tantrums. And who does she come across? But this very strange looking woman who she thinks is on drugs. Because what the fuck are you wearing? What kind of weird body modifications have you done? Like, why are your eyes so big? And why are your ears so pointy? And why are your teeth pointy? And why the fuck are you telling me that you're a fae? Because everyone knows those are fake. That's just a story for kids. And what do you mean your world is dying because human magic is killing it? That's a really good one. Whatever drugs you're on, please give me some. I need it. I've had a bad day. Turns out this woman is not lying. She is one of the mythical fae from the long lost fae world. Come back because, oh yes, human magic is killing their world and they want them to fucking stop. And they bring to light a whole host of problems in this human world, including, but not limited to, that prophecy. It's fake. It was a setup. A long stake game setup type thing. And then shenanigans ensue. Again, hidden villain type, very long game type evil shit happening. Super duper excited about that. And then, this is going to be a very long vlog. You're welcome. Get some popcorn. My next one that I haven't started drafting, that honestly, if things go well with it, I might try and query this one first. I don't fucking know. These are all going to be like series, by the way. I don't do fantasy standalones. They irk me reading them, writing them. I fucking can't. Don't really have a title for this one yet, but working project name is like Project Trojan Horse or just Trojan Horse or something. And I don't remember, honestly, it doesn't even matter how much I say about this, because first of all, who's going to watch this anyways? And second of all, the idea is probably going to change a lot. I'm very excited about this one. Very excited. We follow a human main character who lives in the Unseelie Court. This human was taken as a child, sacrificed as a child, because every generation, several human children are sacrificed to the Unseelie Court so that the humans can live the lives that they want to live and they are not harassed, magically beaten down, whatever the case may be, by the Unseelie Court. And the Unseelie Fae, they take these humans to be part of their warrior class. They're given long lives, they're given like strength and speed and all of these gifts by these fae so that they can be the fodder and the war, the eternal war against the Seelie and Unseelie courts. Seelie courts are like, no, we're high and mighty, we're hoity-toity, we will not be using the humans, but that's just because they look down on them so much that they're not actually going to do that. So our main character, when we see her, is the like general or whatever of these warrior armies for the Unseelie Court. They will also fight other humans. They're chattel for the Unseelie Court. She is forced to kill the man she loves, horribly, horribly murdering him in front of everybody as a power play, basically. And in doing so, and being forced to do this, something is unlocked within her. Again, here comes a prophecy. I love a good prophecy. What the fuck is going on up there? They're fighting over a toy. I just heard I need that. Basically, this prophecy that is like, she feels it on like a soul deep level. She hears it from this voice that's many voices at once, whatever. I haven't gotten to all the details yet. And basically saying that she is going to be the end of the courts. And she's like, no, I don't want to do that. So it turns out that she was planted there by the humans. The humans bred a warrior that was going to be perfect, that was going to be sacrificed, so that they could infiltrate the Unseelie Court and they could take back whatever, because they don't want to just be surviving whatever. They want to be the ruling class. So they're going to try and take out the Unseelie Court from the inside. But what they don't know, because plots on plots on plots. I'm gonna give this away. But honestly, fuck it, whatever. Because I'm very excited about it. And again, not a ton of people are gonna see this. I love it. I love it. I love it. So the way that they bred this warrior that they were going to unleash upon the Unseelie Court, like a sleeper agent type thing, is they captured God, and they were very, very awful, evil people, and they forcibly bred this higher being of some sort that they captured, thinking that it was like a super fae, basically. They were going to breed this person with a human until a super magical baby was born. How they were going to test that, I don't fucking know yet. I'll get to that. I'll cross that bridge when I come to it. So they do this, not knowing that this god that they captured is actually kind of like a super fae, but he did it on purpose because it was a plot on plot on plot. That he's part of a race of like a different, like a third fae court that was lost to time on purpose. They did not want to be remembered by anybody. So they let themselves fade out of memory because they thought themselves above the whole Seelie and Unseelie madness, whatever. They're above. So they wanted to be like ruling from the heavens and kind of like puzzle piecing everybody. This man's was done with that. So he let himself be captured and taken hostage and then bred because he knew that this was coming and he was setting everything all up. He was trying to be like little overlord here. And then it's going to be like all encompassing, all three fae courts. The surprise, we've got a third one, and she's a child of this third court, and that's where this prophecy is coming from, and all of the things. Again, the idea is going to change by the end. Tyson, Sange, oh, drink your water, okay. But like Trojan horse on Trojan horse on Trojan horse, and the layers like ogres. I'm very excited for this one. Again, have not plotted much, but this idea of like the sleeper agent that was actually Inception type sleeper agents and Unseelie Court. I love this Unseelie Court business. Anyways, I should probably get back to writing The Feminine Urge. I have a fourth fantasy work in progress too that like I wrote like one chapter of, and this is more like crack fic kind of. This is purely indulgent silliness, and I'm excited to work on that on this too. On this block. If any of you watch Brooklyn Nine-Nine, you'll get me. It's based on the Halloween heist. That's where this idea came from. Several friends, after a long work day, are bored. They're shooting the shit, and the one friend who's always very, very much a braggart is like, yeah, this person who works in object retrieval, I could do your job better than you. I could kill this job. You're good, but I'd be better, having never done this a day in his life. And everyone's like, shut the fuck up. why are we actually friends with you? And then they come up with this plan to be like, fine, let's do a heist, like the Halloween heist. Whoever has this object by dawn, and it's a citywide thing, wins. Very silly. Everybody has a mythical creature familiar, but teacup size. So there is like a teacup unicorn and a teacup dragon and a phoenix and a griffin. And I can't remember what the other one was, but like very silly. And each one of these familiars is based on a pet in my family or like in my extended family. What am I hearing? I thought I gave the dog water, but I didn't give the dog water. And there's a demon that is summoned to help with this object retrieval. And the demon keeps trying to possess the person. And she's like, no, I've got shit to do after. And he's very respectful of it. And then at the end, he's like, may I please possess you? And she's like, yeah, sure, why not? But like super, super silly. It's based on Brooklyn Nine-Nine. Of course it's gonna be silly. I love that fucking show. But yeah, these are all the ones that I'm working on currently. Mostly fantasy stuff right now, and this is my only spicy romance that I'm working on. But I do want to be writing more spicy romance. I just haven't had any good ideas for anything that's not fantasy or romantasy. I gotta sweep that up. This is good enough for now. I gotta get the baby down here so he can have a bottle and he can go to bed, and then everyone else can just zip it and I can work. What did I say I was at? 737. I did it. I did my 10 things by 8:30 and like kind of finished early. But this has been 42 minutes. This is a 42-minute long clip. Are you fucking kidding me? I gotta stop yapping. I'll come back later. Welcome to day 2. I did not end up writing anymore last night at all. So 727 words was my total for yesterday. I need to figure out where I'm at. I'm at like 5,900 words. So I need to adjust my word count goal for the next couple days to make up for not hitting my 3,000-ish goal for yesterday. But that's okay. That is a-okay. I'm going to have less stuff to do today, but I've got a lot more stuff to do tomorrow and on Sunday. And then Monday I'll have hours to write in the morning. I might go to a cafe with my baby, but I've got almost 3 hours before I go pick up my third son at daycare. And then got a couple hours before the big kids are home from school, and Kurt's not going into work early today. So we're going to get some house stuff done together and get some writing done. And then I'm going to try the same thing. Like every time I walk past the keyboard, I have to write a sentence and see how that works for the day. Because it was working really, really well yesterday. I have another iced chai latte from Timmy's. I wasn't going to get one, but I was there. So I figured, fuck it, why not? And I'm using one of my own straws today because I'm done with that plastic ass bullshit or paper. I got the cinnamon churro syrup today. Very strong. Like a hint of chai in there. Mostly syrup. They go heavy on their syrups. Starting chapter 4. I think I talked about that last night, but it's like starting out, they're like texting because they're trying to figure stuff out. And that was flying. I was going really fast through that exchange. And then the first kiss is coming up, which is going to lead to some spicy moments later on. But for right now, we got a tentative-ish first kiss, tentative between them two, not like me writing it. It's 9:14. I'm going to get the counter there cleaned off so I can put my setup there and then get started for the day. Goal, 500 words by the time I go pick up Zach at like 11:45. I'm gonna leave. 500 words in 2.5 hours while doing stuff. Go team. It's almost 1 o'clock. I did not hit that goal. I did like 250-ish words. So like halfway there. Not too bad. Not the best. But I got sidetracked. I have an hour and a half before everyone gets here. The kids from school, and like an hour before my husband leaves for work. So I'm hoping in that half hour I can get something done. But my next goal is 1,500 words total by dinner time. I'm at 980 something. I think I can do it if I focus, if I shut up and stop yapping, and if I actually like get my stuff done and then come to the keyboard in between. I'm currently making some eggy boys, also known as egg sandwich, egg McMuffins, egg sandwiches, breakfast sandwiches, whatever the fuck you want to call it. We call them Maggie Boys. It's fun to say. Again, I'm not really loving the words that I wrote, but the words are there and I can fix them after. Oh, it's popping. My lip gloss is popping. My lip gloss is cool. Currently, Mallory, the main character, is freaking out because she's realizing that they are going to be fake dating in front of friends and family and everybody who knows them. And she's like, what? Because he brings up a good point. Liam, the love interest, saying, it's been 10 years since we saw each other. Things changed. And we didn't really know each other very well before. And she's like, oh, fuck. You're absolutely right. We did not know each other. I don't know anything about you, aside from things that I've assumed over the years. Where is this fucking cheese? Did it get pushed all the way to the back again? Oh, God. A lactose-free cheese. So, yeah, she's like, we need to practice more than just kissing. We need to practice... Where am I? She's like, we need to practice more than just kissing. We need to practice dating and liking each other and knowing anything about each other. Because, like, how are we supposed to fake it in front of your grandma? In front of your little granny if we don't know each other. So she's currently freaking out about that. This is frozen and all stuck together now because it's at the back of the fridge, and that fridge is shit. We need a bigger fridge. There are 6 of us with a tiny little fridge. Whoopa. Our bigger fridge broke a couple years ago, something. So we downsized because I kept forgetting that there's food in the fridge because if I don't see it, it doesn't exist for me. There's my spatula. And it worked because we only had like 2 kids back then, and now we got 4. We need a bigger fridge. Liam invited himself over to her cafe, and he's like, I'll help you close and we can talk. And then she's like, come over exactly the minute that you are done work because we need to go over more than just smooching. We need a lot of time. So they're going to have to spend every day together before this, which is not in my outline because I realized as I was writing this that, like, fuck, this needs to happen. So I had to change it up a little, teaching my 3-year-old how to crack an egg. And he does the first one and then squishes it like this, shell everywhere. I'm like, okay, let's try again. Does the second one, cracks it perfectly, beautiful, proceeds to reach in and grab the yolk and squish it like that. Lovely. That's exactly what we need with that. Any words, that's what's up for right now. I'm gonna try and get my word count in. Like I said, in that half hour. Where did I put the English muffins? Right in front of me. That half hour after Kurt leaves and the big boys come home from school, I'm gonna try and get that done. My middle sister-in-law is here. Youngest sister-in-law. Why do I keep saying that? She's not even the middle child. She's the youngest child. My husband's the middle child. Anyways, I digress. She's here. The boys may go, middle boys at least, may go to my in-laws' house. I know she's got a hair appointment at dinner time, roughly. So I have no fucking idea what's going to be going on. I don't know. I am just riding this train wherever it takes me. Right now, I'm very tired. Kurt's working until 5:30 this morning. Got a 14-hour shift. So once he's gone until tomorrow. And I have a long night ahead. So the plan after bedtime, which we will go over this more later, is to get the kids the bedtime plan, not the plan after bedtime. It's dinner, bath, bed by like 7:30 so I can sit and write. Will it happen? Probably not. I didn't want to do bath time yesterday, and I was gonna do it, and then I did not do it, so we have to do it today. We are gonna manifest a good bath for Carter because that kid hates bath time on the best of days. Like splashing in a pool, splashing in water, but a bathtub? Absolutely the fuck not. Not that kid. Getting his hair washed? No. Anyways, let's get started. It's after 9 o'clock, and I've written like 200 words today, if that. Probably not even that. None of the kids are asleep right now. It's been a day. It's been a fucking day. I am going to make myself dinner. I will be eating probably around like 9:45-ish, if I'm lucky. Oh, your water's outside. Sorry, Tice, I forgot I put that out there. It is the most aggressive fucking drinking. I have just had my first sip of water today, too. We're doing really good today. I'm really excelling at this whole adulting thing. Bob's drinking like he's never had a sip of water in his life. He appears to be done. Yeah, I'm gonna make something quick. I'm gonna finish cleaning up. I'm gonna sit down and try to write, and I'm gonna bring the stuff upstairs again. I did it yesterday, but I ended up reading a little bit of Rules for the Summer by Megan Quinn. I read like 4 pages and then I passed out. I'm gonna read while I'm eating, I think, and then I'm gonna write because I do want to get a little bit of reading done. Maybe I'll write during dinner too. Fuck it, I don't know. It's been a very long day. I don't want to do anything right now. Fuck. I'm gonna figure something out, and then I gotta get writing. But I will update you when I've done more than 200 words, more than a single word, more than anything I've done so far today. Day 2 was a bust. It's day 3 at like noon, and I haven't done anything yet. We went to meet a machine. We did a whole bunch of stuff. We went out for lunch. We left the house for a while because my husband worked 14 hours and I wanted him to sleep a little bit. And I have not written anything. I got a birthday party at 1:30. But, husband's not working tonight. So I'm going to take an hour at some point and just write. Probably going to take an edible later and write. And it's going to be good. It's going to be fun. We're going to get Chinese food. I'm going to do some writing. I'm going to do some writing today. I hope. We got time. I'm going to go do some cleaning. And just my brain's all frazzled. It's really hot out today. I was outside walking around pushing a wagon with 4 kids in it. That's a lot. So I'm going to do some cleaning. And maybe do some writing soon. Definitely writing after like 4 o'clock though. I got 200 words done. And now we're going to eat, get the kids out here to play because it's still really fucking hot. And then we're going to give them baths. We're going to do bedtime. I've got a glass of wine. I'm going to get a little tipsy. And I'm going to write while Sir Tipskinoids. And it's going to be fantastic. I don't even know what the lighting is like over here. I am sweating my nads off right now. It's too fucking hot. And the stand my phone is on is very wiggly, so I apologize for that. Actually, I'm going to check the tempies here. We just got this Blackstone griddle, I don't know, a month ago now. I've used it like 4 times. I fear I'm obsessed. This is my new personality. It's fine. This is everything I want in life. What's he listening to? Linkin Park. I can hear Linkin Park in the house. And there's like, it sounds like somebody's in distress. Accurate. Now I gotta get some cheese. Oh, shit. I have the buns holding my phone in place. Ugh. I want to put the buns on the toast. It fits like 30 burgers, it was supposed to say. So 8 burgers and the buns fits so nicely on here. Get them a little toasty woasty. Cheese for the children and me. And a lactose free shit for my husband. Oh, fuck me. Why is this so hard to do? Hi, how are you? Good, thanks. Way too hot today. Don't know why I'm doing this, but needs must. Where you at? A little crispinoids. Oh, yeah. I don't want you too crispy. I would like you a little crispier. A little Crispin Glover. I just, holy fuck, that's nice. I didn't put sunscreen on. My bun's getting all crispy. But it's me getting crispy. Alright. Fuck a bitch up. These are hot, 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 hot. That fits these perfectly. I have very intense anxiety about meat temperatures. Giving those to my children. And was the perfect idea. Top tier purchase. Like, that's a giant fucking spider. Oh my god. Nope. Bye. You and the kids are on your own. Oh, I need more paper towellians. Turn up the beat. Throw your body on the flame. Opa. You just want to watch my butt jiggle, don't you? Oh, that's nice. Yeah. That's what I showed Noelle. She lost it a little bit. And then I jizzed in my pants. Well, gotta season this bitch. Guess how many more words I wrote on day 3 at nighttime? Guess. Guys, if you guess 0, congratulations. You win a prize. I don't know what the prize is going to be, but my eternal love and gratitude for knowing me and accepting me for who I am. I wrote 0 extra words. Day 3 was my biggest bust yet. I've got a busy day. Busy day ahead. My aunt's coming in about 3 hours to watch the kids while I go to a romance writing workshop that one of my co-authors, Olga, is presenting. I'm very excited about that. I think it's going to be very motivating. I don't know what this is doing over here, but again, love me and accept me for who I am. It's like 9:30 right now. Yeah, my aunt will be here at like noon to watch the kids because once again, Kurt's working. He's working like a normal day shift, but it's Sunday. So it fucking sucks. And then after the workshop, I'll get home after he's home from work, and then we're gonna go to my in-laws' house to hang out with my youngest sister-in-law for a little bit before she goes back home to Toronto tomorrow morning. I ordered her a birthday present, and you know when it's getting here? On Monday, after she leaves. So I'm like, I'll forward it to you, but it's garbage timing. Garbage timing. So close. Yet so far. As my yaya likes to say, close, but not cigar. Not cigar. Weird. Does that happen? I've never smoked anything in my entire life. But perfect timing to scratch my face. I'm tired. Okay, just go with it. This angle just keeps getting more and more wild. I've been out here while my dog finishes eating his breakfast because he's a bougie bitch in the summertime, and he will only eat if he's outside and if somebody is sitting right next to him. Are you about to shit again? Bruh, it's been like 10 minutes. I had one in the chamber, I guess. But yeah, I'm not really gonna have a ton of time to write, so I'm gonna have breakfast right now while the kids are semi-chill. And one is asleep because he was up so early for him. He's up at 5. Partied for a couple hours, conked out. Everyone else is chill. He is about to shit. Holy. I'm gonna eat breakfast. I'm gonna try and get some words in. If everybody is chill. Bennett, the 10-month-old, he's 10 months today. 10 months today. Has been climbing the stairs. That's super fun. We've had to improvise because we can't put a gate because my 6-year-old Carter will tear that down. So we have to put the playpen blocking and a big dinosaur blocking the side of the stairs because he figured out that he can go up and around. I gotta clean up another mess. Every time I clean this counter off, it's another giant mess. So I'm gonna eat, try and write. If I can get like 100 words while I'm writing, that's gonna be fantastic. I'm gonna get most of my writing done tomorrow. If I can do 500 words today, honestly, like let's reset our expectations. I have not hit my 3,000 words a single day. If I can write 500 words today, just push the needle a little bit more, I'm gonna love it. He's mad because he can't go up the stairs. I don't know if you can see him. He's like there. How dare I cage this bird? He wants to fly. Not to quote Bruce Almighty or anything, but
all this horsepower and no room to gallop.
He moves pretty fast. He moves at a pretty good clip, actually. Oh fuck, the door's open. I'm gonna do a quick clean and you guys are hiding in my cupboard right now, and that just very much a throwback to my early channel days where I used to prop my phone up on a stack of books and all of the tumbles got kept in. Because why the fuck not? If you can't laugh at yourself, what are you doing with your day? I'm gonna do a quick clean, eat something, try and get some words in. Go team. Perfect timing. Hi. My edible kicked in. All the kids are up in bed. So I am getting loosey goosey. And I need to unwind after a couple of very long weeks. I wrote 100 words at the workshop. In like a little bit of an intermission. It went so well. Olga did such a good job. I'm so proud of her. Learned quite a bit. My nose is so itchy. Some of the stats and stuff were a surprise, but like a lot of the craft stuff, she really expanded on stuff that I already knew about from like writing more fantasy. But it was really interesting to see the romance writing specific stuffs. Again, this edible has kicked in. And if I start rambling, That's a problem for editing, Zoe. Or maybe we'll just leave it in and everybody else can listen to the rambling thoughts. If any of you have seen pop star, never stop, never stopping. I love you. My husband went outside to pull weeds for a little bit, because why not? It's like 8:30 on a Sunday. Why wouldn't we just go outside and pull weeds for funsies? So I am going to finish the rest of my sub. We went to Subway today. We were going to get Chinese, but I was like, fuck that. He was like, fuck that. We don't want to be gone from the house for that long. Anyways, I am going to finish that, and I'm going to keep writing. I got the writing bug especially after like the workshop, the motivation to write more of my spicy romance anthology really hit. This lighting is a lot better at this time of day than it is when I'm normally vlogging or filming anything in the middle of the day. I digress once again. I am so sorry. Even like the bad lighting is so much better. Beautiful. Okay, I'm fine. I promise. Yeah, I'm gonna finish my sub, write a little bit, and see where the night takes me. Probably to watching Step Brothers at some point. My arm is really hurting right now. I'm gonna go eat and write. Let's not talk about day 4. I got 100 words done. I did nothing writing wise. I did a lot of other stuff, but it's day 5. It's Monday morning, just after 7. I got about an hour before everyone's gone. I'm about to crack this bitch and get started. Not get started. I'm gonna get everybody ready for school and then get started. Yeah, I'm gonna start drinking this. I'm gonna get the setup. I'm gonna write for as long as I can before Benny wakes up. If he wakes up before then, we'll have to adjust the plans. But I'm gonna write for a good hour, and we'll see where we go. But I gotta get the kids off to school first. I'm gonna go drink some water, eat something, and then crack this open. $17.75. So it's 10:50, and I'm at 900 words. So we're moving and or grieving, not as much as I need to be to write all of the words that I need to write. So I need to lock the fuck in. Right, Ben? Right. I'm going to get a snack. Finally crack that energy drink. Haven't done that yet, but I need to, because I was starting to fall asleep on the couch a little bit. I'm getting a little sleepy, and I gotta hide my phone. I was gonna do that earlier, but then I got distracted by it. So that's why I've only written 900 words. But this thing's awake. So I got 900 words done while he was napping. Better than nothing. It's almost noon. I just got myself some lunch. I'm at just past 1,000 words, 1,055, I think it is. Oh yeah. Right while I'm eating, my brain is hurting. I'm feeling brain foggy. I deviated from my outline a little bit, so I'm kind of like, how do I veer back? Because that was a pretty tight outline with word counts and everything for like the amount for each chapter. I got to get back on track. I'm gonna get back to like where it should be, but like this interaction that I wrote for chapter 4 might get switched to a later chapter just to tighten this part up. We'll see. I'm not sure yet, but I'm gonna keep going. I feel like with this change, I will end up well past 20,000 words when it's all said and done. But that's okay. I'd rather have more and have to cut down than have less and have to try and beef it up a little. It's almost 9 o'clock, and I have not written anything else aside from my 1,055 words, whatever it was. I don't know. I just finished bath time. My shirt's 2 different colors because of how soaking wet I get giving my 6-year-old a bath, because he fucking hates baths. I got some wine. I'm gonna go sit and hang out with my husband for a few minutes. Try to get some more writing done tonight, but I don't have high hopes. I'm at like 2,500 words for this challenge out of 15,000, so a little bit of a buzz. Not my best writing challenge yet. Not my worst though. So progress. I'm gonna try and get something done. I might fall asleep in the next 5 minutes. I might read a book. The night is not young per se, because I would like to be sleeping right now, but the night is young-ish.